Hello and welcome everyone. This is an introduction video about the course Python and Analytics for Data Science and Machine Learning. So in this video, I will give you the walkthrough about the contents, the expectations, and who should subscribe to this course. So this course is meant for everyone, whether you're a beginner or intermediate or even advanced users. Advanced users can take the advantage of this course via revising the concept, practicing the case studies and the projects. So if you are a student, professionals, data scientist, business analyst, data engineer, machine learning engineer, leads, project reports, it's meant for everyone. No matter what is your background, as long as you want to learn about the Python programming concepts and the data science library, you are in the right place. Now let's jump into the course structure. This course has been divided into 5 parts. So the first part is content, then the classroom exercises, the homework exercises, case study, and the projects. So now let's deep dive into each of the 5 parts. The first is the topics which we will cover in this course. So this topics I have divided into 2 parts. So the first part is from 1 to 7 chapters, which is more like a fundamentals and the basics, and then the second part is on data science analytics, which will be basically covering 3 chapters: the NumPy package, Pandas package, and the visualization. And in the programming, in the basic and the fundamentals chapters, we are covering how to install Python and packages, introduction to variables, data types, strings, lists, dictionary, if and else conditions, loops, list comprehension, and functions. So the next topic we will cover is the classroom hands-on exercises. So each chapter will follow with the classroom practice exercises, and below are the topics and the number of questions we will do in each classrooms. So the expectations of this particular exercise would be that you also try yourself doing hands-on by yourself. So there can be a multiple ways you can do. What you can do is first read the question and then pause the video and then try to do by yourself. If you stuck or you are not able to understand how to proceed, maybe then you can play the video and you can see the solution of it, or maybe you can watch the complete solution and then try to create your own code by yourself, and that's it will give you a good understanding about the concept and will increase your confidence level as well. So the next part is a homework assignment. So there are basically 5 homework assignments and below are the details of it. So the first homework exercise will cover introduction to variables. The second homework will cover the concepts of string. Third homework exercise will cover like lists, tuples, conditions, functions, and loop. So the fourth homework exercise will have NumPy and Pandas, and the fifth would be on visualization. So the next part of the course are the case studies. So basically there are 3 real world case studies. First is on loan risk analysis, and this case study will cover the concepts of list, conditions, functions, and loop. The second case study is on churn prediction, which basically covering the concepts of Pandas and NumPy. And the third case study is on customer segmentation, which basically covering the concepts of visualization. So the expectations of the case study would be that I will provide you the business problem and the goals of the case studies as well as the data set for it. I will also share you some examples, analysis, templates, and some outputs as well, so that it can help you in understanding and getting the direction or the starting point, so that you can create your own analysis or build your analysis on top of mine. So the important thing is that there is no right or wrong answer to the case study. So feel free to use the Python programming concepts and bring your own analysis and think how it can bring meaningful insights and the business values. So one thing you should always follow while doing the case study is that whenever you're doing any case study or solving any case study, use only those programming concepts. What I mean is that, for example, if you're doing loan risk analysis case study, then while solving this case study, only use the concepts of list, condition, functions, and loop. Similarly, when you are doing the churn prediction case study, then I would suggest that only use the concepts of Pandas and NumPy to solve the solution. And similarly, for customer segmentation, try to use only the visualization techniques to answer some of the important questions. So the next part is projects, which is the final part of this course. So there are two projects in it: New York trip duration and the Titanic disaster dataset. So similarly, like case study, I will provide you the dataset, the business problem, and the goals of the projects. Again, there is no right or wrong answers to the project. So feel free to use any of the Python programming concepts and bring your own analysis and think how it can bring meaningful insights and business value. Now, in order to do the projects, the difference between the projects and the case study is that in the project, you can use end-to-end Python programming concepts to answer some of the important insights. Whereas in the case study, whichever case study you are doing, you have to follow only those particular concepts. So in the project, you feel free to use any of the Python concept which you have learned throughout the course. And the final part is how to approach the course. So I would suggest that follow all the chapters in their order. Then I feel the most important part of anything is to be consistent and disciplined, while going through the course, because that's where it will give you the maximum learning and the understanding, and that's where you will become more and more confident and will increase your growth and the progress. The next is the hands-on. So the hands-on is very, very important. So this is not a typical theoretical course where you just have to learn the theoretical stuff, but here, in order to learn and master in any programming language, hands-on is very important. So for that, you can try your different homework assignments, classroom assignments, case studies, and the projects. The next thing is that it's very important is to write the code yourself as well while watching classroom hands-on exercises. As I already mentioned in the earlier video, that while watching the hands-on exercise, it's very important that you also write the code by yourself. So if you're just watching the video and not doing the hands-on, then it will not help you out in learning the concepts of Python or giving any expertise in the Python programming language. And then finally, it's very important, I would suggest that you must complete all your homework, case studies, and projects by yourself. I mean, you can consult and contact anybody, your friends, or online forums, but make sure that you are using only for your help, or if you get stuck with any concept or you're not able to understand any concept, then only you can take the support of others. But the majority of the part, or the maximum part of the course, you should be doing by yourself by completing all the homework assignments, case studies, and the projects. And that's where it will lead you to become the expert in the Python and progress in your data science journey. So that's all with this introduction video. I hope you have understood the structure and the expectations of this course. So catch you in the next video.